Hi everyone, thanks for joining me today. I'm Danny from the Glittered Rose. I'm rather excited. Couture Creations have put out a letterpress system called GoLetterPress. I thought we might have a look together and see what we think. Just firstly, I want to apologise for my voice. I've been crook again and I know I sound croaky, but I thought I'd push on and make this video. I've made this gorgeous card using a letterpress system. Can you guess which system I used? If you keep watching, I will answer that question, and I'll also answer which system I think is better and which one I'll probably be keeping. So if this is of any interest of you, please keep watching, hit the like button, and as always, please subscribe. It really helps my small channel. If anybody has watched my videos before, you know that I like saving money where I can. When I saw Couture Creations had put out a letterpress system, I was quite impressed by the price difference. In Australia, you can pick this one up for $80, whereas the BetterPress system can go upwards of $175. So it's quite a saving. So it's all packaged nice and secure and um, very sort of similar to the BetterPress. However, you don't get any tape and there's no press plates, which I think is a shame. But I guess at the price point, you can't complain. Okay, so the first thing that jumps out to me is that the lid's a bit different. It's not on a magnetic clip, it's hinged, which is quite nice. The quality feels fantastic. It's nice and heavy. It doesn't feel cheap. The base doesn't come out, so there's no shims. I'm guessing if you felt like your machine needed more shims, you could put something on the top, but we'll see how it works. Um, Everything looks fantastic. So the system also comes with these metal discs. The metal discs have little hooks which are meant to hook holes from your stencils. So they attach magnetically onto the base and then you can hook any stencil onto it and it then becomes a stenciling system, which I think is fantastic. It's great to give your BetterPress another purpose. I think that's very clever. Couture Creations have also released their own range of GoLetterPress paper. It's a nice textured cotton panel cardstock. It works out to be fairly expensive, although cheaper than the BetterPress paper. It's 250 grams, so not quite as thick as the Spellbinders, but it is lovely. If you're interested, I've, I will link a video where I explore BetterPress paper alternatives. I grabbed one of their press plates, which they call metal impression plates. It's just called number one, and some of their tape to try. So we'll test the platform using their items and we'll see how we go. Okay, so we're going to start off with their paper and we'll just stick it down. They're nice big sheets, so I don't have to worry too much about where I pop my plates. And I'm not worrying about it being too straight or perfect because I'm not planning on making anything with these items. I'm just really using them for this demonstration and test. I liked this flower. I thought it was nice and detailed. I think it'll look really nice watercolored. I'll have to try that. I'm going to ink this up with garnet. It's a really pretty sort of deeper pink. And I'll run it through my Spellbinders Platinum and we'll see how it goes. Just inking it up nice and evenly. I have found that my Spellbinder BetterPress inks pads are fraying. So it's dropping little bits of felt over my press plates, which is rather annoying. I wish that they made the pads out of something a little bit sturdier because the surface of the plates are quite rough, so I find it frays them quite easily. I'm not sure if anyone else is getting these problems or if it's just me. Okay, so now for the moment of truth, I'll run it through my Spellbinder and we'll see how it goes. It feels the same when I turn the handle as the BetterPress system. It has the same sort of resistance. It's easy to run through, but you can feel there's a little bit of resistance as you're doing it. All right, let's have a look and see how it went. Oh, gorgeous. Oh, that's just a little bit of the felt. That's my fault for not cleaning it off. Nothing to do with the system. Okay, let's have a look at this tape. Ooh, ooh, I like the tape. It held it nice and firm and pulled off nice and easily. The texture is just gorgeous. I'm not sure if you can see this, but the texture is just divine. I'm very happy with it. I'm happy with the system. I'm happy with the press plate. I think that's just perfect. Great result. Okay, so for the next part of this test, I'm going to pull the press plates off the Couture Creations one and pop them onto my BetterPress. And we're going to test it again. We're going to use the same ink and the same paper and the same die cutting machine and see how it compares. I'm just really interested to see if they're both equal, if they letterpress the same way. Okay, so we're all inked up and ready to go. I'll just pop the letterpress lid on, pull in my die cut machine, and we'll whiz it through and we'll see what the results are. Again, it feels very similar to how the Couture Creations one felt when it ran through. No real difference. So as you can see, like when I pull the BetterPress out, I don't know how to hold it. You feel like you're going to push the top down, re-stamp it, and if it's not perfect, it's going to make a mess. But whereas the Couture Creations, I love that it's easy to grab. You can just grab it. It doesn't push the top down. It's fantastic. Um, I think that the results are very similar. I'm just feeling between the two. And do you know what? I think that the Couture Creations may have pressed into the paper just a little bit more, which is surprising. I think the colour is a little bit darker on the Couture Creations, but that could be an inking problem. I'm not sure. They're both beautiful, but do you know what? I think that I might like the Couture Creations one just that little bit more. Okay, so I thought I'd do a thorough test rather than have you sitting there wondering if alternate press plates work or if spellbinders work. We're going to test Spellbinders, Altenew, and Pink Fresh press plates in this Couture Creations system just to make sure it works. So we're going to start off with Altenew Billowing Flowers and we'll run that through the machine. I'm going to speed it up so that you're not sitting here watching me ink up 100 press plates and we'll show you the results. I'm going to use Teal Topaz for the ink on this one. Okay, so this is a result and it's just beautiful. I can tell it worked just as well as when I use the Spellbinders BetterPress. I've used this a lot, so I think it's just gorgeous. You can see it's pressed in beautifully. The result is clear. I couldn't be happier. Okay, so our next test is Tuscan in the Spellbinders BetterPress ink. I love this color. I think it's gorgeous. and I'll show you the results in just a minute. I should mention I used the Paper House watercolor paper again. It's my favorite. It's so well priced. And that's it. Isn't it stunning? I think this is my favorite from all the tests. I just love it. The color's bright, it's clear, it's pressed in beautifully. I just love it. So for this test, I thought I might challenge the system, and we'll try detailed press plate. This one is Cosmos Backdrop by Spellbinders, and it's just stunning. There's lots of lines, lots of details, and I just wanted to see how well this did. Again, love this tape. I think it will be my new tape. I like it even more than my Kmart washi tape. Who would have thought? We're going to go in with mulberry this time. A lovely deep colour. I thought will show up really nicely on camera for you guys. So just going to ink that up and I'll show you the result. I haven't ever better pressed this. I have hot foiled it, but my goodness, you should see this in person. It is just stunning. It couldn't be more perfect. I'm really impressed. I think it's a fantastic alternative to the BetterPress. It may be a little bit easier to use. I think it's fantastic. Okay, so our final test is Pink Fresh Plate called Making Things Happen. It's one of their new ones. It's a dual purpose hot foil and BetterPress, and I'm just going to ink this up. I'll use the Couture Creations paper this time. I just wanted that whiteness. I think it's lovely and white. So I'm just going to ink this up in Tiger, and then I'll be back with results. And look at that, it's just perfection. I've used this before and I got the same result. Feeling that things are better pressing a little bit smoother, a little bit more even. I'm not sure why, but I really am so impressed with this system. Couture Creations, you've done a great job. I'll just run through all the test pieces, just so that you can see again. I love that. I think that's stunning. It's beautiful. And the two pieces. The one on the left is done in the BetterPress system. The one on the right, this one is the Couture Creations. For a quick comparison between the BetterPress system from Spellbinders and the Couture Creations GoPress, the Couture Creations is definitely smaller. However, I don't see you ever wanting to use the entire surface for the BetterPress. And they're about the same height. So once you push down the top of the BetterPress system, they're about the same width. So they are about the same. They're the same sort of quality. I would say that the Couture Creations feels fantastic. Really loving the look of them together. Side by side, you definitely wouldn't guess the one is so much cheaper than the other. And that's it. We're all done. I think I've gone to prove that Couture Creations BetterPress system is fantastic. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, please be sure to like and subscribe. I really appreciate you spending your time with me today. Thanks.